Okay, so I'm starting a new series where I'll be vlogging my days trying to build a startup. I'll say trying to build something that can impact the world, something that can leave a mark on the world, help people, and basically be useful. So the reason why I'm doing this is that I think it would be very interesting for me to look back at these videos like 5-10 years later to see how far I've come, or if I decide to give up in the future, maybe coming back to these videos and seeing the struggle and just seeing how it felt in real time would be awesome. And also I usually ask myself, what if great inventors like Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, people like Mark Zuckerberg actually vlogged their life or vlogged their experiences as they were building their companies? What if they did that? I'll be pretty happy to watch that. So this might also be like a testament or an inspiration to people later on in the future who gets to watch this to see what the potential company was, or if it's anything in the future, to just see the growth and where I started and where I am going to be. So yeah, so right now I'm currently on the street right now. I'm waiting for an Uber. I have to go to the mall to buy a thing or two. Then I'm going to come back home and start working, and I'll make sure to explain every part of my work to you so you can know exactly what I am up to. So I think my ride is here. Hey Justin. I'm good. What? No. I'm recording my phone right now. Basically, the product I'm working on is focusing on the educational space, more especially the educational space in Africa. Because one thing I've realized is that in Africa, a lot of people love education, a lot of people love learning, and they do well in school. But the problem is that our educational system doesn't really teach us real world skills. So we go to school, we learn math, we learn certain sciences, we learn a lot of things. But then once we go to the job market, especially the job market that is relevant to our environment, that is our African environment, we cannot really find jobs. And even after struggling to find jobs, we don't even have skills that we can apply and actually make money with. So the startup or the business I'm trying to build is focusing on education. Basically, teach people skills that can actually help them build something, whether it is building a life for themselves, going further and building other products by themselves. And the main place I've decided to start focusing on is software. So I've decided to focus on teaching people how to code. So basically how to build web apps, how to build mobile apps, because this is a skill that anybody can learn. Though it is not easy, it takes a little bit of time. It's a skill that anybody can learn and find jobs remotely, actually go and build stuff to help society, and so on. So the grand goal of the project is to build a revolutionary educational system and a network of educated students with potential recruiters who want to recruit those students directly, so that there should be like a chain of competence and people looking for those competence, and a unified way to get those competence and find opportunities. So I'm not trying to build a course or a training program, but I'm trying to build a whole new system of education, a system that doesn't only guarantee education, but it also guarantees that people looking for the educated can actually find competent people, and educated people looking for right opportunities can find opportunities. And obviously the best way to build such a system and such a database and connect two different kind of people together is through software. So I'm not just going to tell you everything that I have planned right now. Let's just hope that things get played out very well, and eventually in these vlogs you can see the progress step by step. So this is the platform I'm currently building. It's called the Programmers University. So yeah, that's what we have going on right now. So the main thing I'm going to be doing in these vlogs is that I'm going to be showing you the progress of the project, showing you the progress of what I'm doing, trying to document as much of the steps as possible, and hopefully even make better videos so that the vlogs itself can be better. So right now I have 3 to 4 hours of focus. I have to work on certain new features, and not only features, I also have to work on our email system, because our email system is quite janky right now. It doesn't automatically send the right emails to students. Like when the students complete the project, they are supposed to receive email reminders on when classes are still held. I also want them to receive email reminders on what topic they should be working on at the moment, and so on, just to have a cool emailing system which takes care of reminding students automatically on the tasks they have to do, the exercise they have to do, the project they have to do, and so on. So I always like writing the things I have to work on paper, so this is a list of things I have to work on today. It's mostly email stuff. So yeah, for the next 3 hours, that's what I'm going to be doing. So let's get right into it.
A few moments later.
So I've already started working on the email feature, so I already have my email template. Let me see if I can just show you the code a little bit. I don't want to show you too much, but I already have my email template here. So when a student submits a project, I just try to submit the project by myself using my own account on the platform. And this is basically the project right here. It's called CryptoZ. It's basically a crypto platform that the students are meant to build. So I've already submitted the project. Once the project is submitted, it's set to already submitted, and you can submit 2 projects unless you get permission to submit the 2 projects. So just tested the email, and this is what we have right here. So we have the project submission, we have project submission received. This is basically the email that the student is going to receive after they submit the project. So I don't know if I should leave this project ID or I should remove it. I think I'm going to have to take this project ID out as it's not relevant. Maybe we'll only get the project name, so we can have the project name here. So we have the submission date, the grade status, not graded yet. We also have the status of the project and a link so that the students can download their project. And another thing I've done too is that once the students submit a project, it also sends an email to the admin. So the admin is basically me, and the student who is sending the email is still me, so that is why it is here. So I've already set everything up so that implementing different emails is not really difficult. It's just a matter of getting to the right collections in the database, because my database is basically Firestore Firebase. That is what I'm going to be doing. So when the students submit their project, they can basically view their grade feedback right here. So this is not really pretty. I really have to modify this so that the student can have their grade displayed in a better manner, and also an email should be sent to the students once they receive feedback. So the next time I'm going to give an update is when I'm going to finish building all today's features and get right back to y'all. So let's get straight into it.
A few moments later.
Yo, so it's currently 10 a.m. This is the time right now. Done with the feature I was trying to implement. I'm actually not done with everything, but I'm done with 3 stuff that I was trying to implement. So I can come over to my book and I'll clear this one, and then I'll clear this one too. And yeah, I still have a couple of stuff to implement. I also have other things to do during the day, so I'm just going to carry on with my day. So the tech stack I'm using for this project is React.js for the front end, React.js, Tailwind CSS, Node.js for the back end, and I'm also using Cloud Functions in order to host my function, because I don't want to host my own backend and manage by myself. So I'm using Cloud Functions from Firebase, also using Firestore, and basically I'm using Firebase as my backend. So everything is working fine. Here is the code. I'm also having ChatGPT open here to help me out to go faster. This is an example of an email sent to a user. This email basically triggers if a user's payment is overdue, because I wasn't able to manage this problem previously. I had to send messages to students regularly and manually, and as a software developer, doing manual work is not pleasant at all. So we have the email triggers after a project is submitted, after a project is graded, and after feedback is received, and also for payment due. So when I'll be back home in the evening, I'll also have to implement email reminders for weekly lessons and daily lessons. So that is what I have today. So this is the end of this vlog. I hope I'm going to be doing more vlogs, and I really hope this vlog is kind of interesting. I really don't know what to expect, as this is the first time I'm doing this kind of development oriented vlog. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you want to be part of this journey, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and see you in the next one.